Hello and welcome to a spy gameplay video. Here, starting out the video using friendly disguise. You should always use friendly disguise when you're traveling with your team. Moving up ahead, cloaking into the unknown and then coming out wearing a enemy disguise. Here I check around to make sure when you see me stab this demo man, go for the stab, doesn't work out, so I switch to my revolver. And I see him pull out his melee, so I try to go for a lucky face stab. However, I start missing all my shots, and so this guy has to help me out. And on the subject of that lucky face stab, back when I recorded this, I actually had a bad habit where I try to do that. Don't ever try to do this. More than likely, you will die 9 times out of 10, as I have experienced many times before. So here, this scout, I don't want him to mess around behind my team, so I try to shoot him. Doesn't really work out. I start missing the shots, but you get the understab on him. So yes, moving back. Using friendly disguise to help push the cart. However, they start spamming the cart, so I have to get off. Yes, right here. I actually get really low on health, so I try to avoid getting killed. In a second, you'll see me shake my mouse about. At the time of this recording, my mouse is actually dying, so yeah, right there. Yeah, so that was actually the first game that I played where my mouse started to die. That, of course, has been fixed by now. I've got a new mouse. But, regardless, here making sure nobody's gonna come around, shoot me, anything like that. Making sure I've got my full cloak, running about, checking to see if anybody's coming out of spawn. Don't want to get blindsided. Don't want people to see me taking the cloak and ammo, or health and ammo rather. Coming up behind them, checking around, and here. Yes, I think I tried it. Yeah, I shoot this guy. Just finish him off with the revolver. Revolver is very good for picking off people that are low in health. Again, checking around to make sure nobody's coming out. Going out underneath them, looking around, making sure no one's around. For some reason, there wasn't a lot of people. Yeah, just checking around, being sneaky. I think right about here, yeah. No, yes, I try to go for a quick stab on him, but it doesn't really work out, so I just use revolver, finish him off. And yeah, this is right here where I started to wonder what the hell was going on with the cart, why it wasn't being pushed forward. So I tried to help him out. See the soldier and the spy, take out the soldier, get stabbed by the spy. However, I pushed the cart right before I died, so that stopped it from going backwards. Here, looking into the unknown, as you should, as a spy. Looking around, making sure everything's as it should be, trying to help out my team whenever I can. This scout wasn't really doing anything. I bump into him and realize he's a spy. Yes. I think when you get stabbed with the Dead Ringer on a critted server, it takes you down to about half of your health, which I found out this is actually a critted server. That soldier launches a crit rocket at me, and I don't want any part of that, so I just leave. So here, checking around again, making sure nothing's gonna blindside me. I get the Goomba Stomp on that scout, and then I immediately start to freak out, checking around, make sure nobody had seen that. I didn't actually know that the server was running Goomba Stomp until that moment. That was rather funny. Yes, sniper, that's a good disguise to use when you're trying to get behind them, behind enemy lines. Here I actually think that I can jump up on there. I find out that I can. And I see that sniper running behind us, and I know he's a spy, so I apply my friendly pyro disguise, start heading towards him. He cloaks, and I really don't know where he went, so I'm just checking around for him, trying to let my team know that there's a spy somewhere nearby. I'm not going to waste my time looking for a spy, it's not really my job. And then I try to block him back into the cloak, and yeah. So here, Scout, once again, he's messing around with my engineer. Don't want any of that, so I take him down with a revolver. There's a heavy, take him out with the knife in a second, just checking around, making sure that I'm not seen decloaking near him. Stab him, then I get air blasted off the edge by a pyro. So yes. Here again, using friendly disguises with my team, I see a spy coming out of a cloak near the spawn, and rather than getting a backstab on him, I don't want to risk him stabbing any of my teammates, so I just shoot him instead. And then I check that scout, make sure that he's not a spy. Cloaking into the unknown once again. see a rocket from a dead soldier, pick that up for extra ammo. It's always good to make sure that you are always topped up on cloak, ammo, and whatnot. Here, disguise rotation is very important, and to get behind them I was using the sniper disguise. I accidentally bumped this cloak, this scout, and I make sure that nobody had seen that. AFK spy, can't have that, so I correct the problem. Again, applying the sniper disguise because he's not going to turn around. And I think I get like a 3 chain stab here. Take out the medic. I think that I thought the power didn't see me that I poked him in. He air blasts me over the edge again. It's rather unfortunate, but he goes over as well. More friendly disguising. Pyro is one of the best friendly disguises to use when you're with your team. It deters spies. And Pyro's a really good disguise in general for spy because spies and Pyros are very similar where they don't really have anywhere that they need to be. They just kind of wander about doing things, looking for things to do, so it makes sense to disguise as Pyro, just don't overdo it. You're disguising as an engineer, checking about, making sure that they don't have a sentry. As soon as I stab that demo man, I cloak. However, I get set on fire by the Pyro. If you are set on fire by the Pyro, just come out of cloak immediately. There's no point in being cloaked. Just try and shoot him before you die. So here, try to take on the scout, I shoot him, so I've lost the element of surprise. Again, going for that lucky face stab. As soon as I see the spy, I decided to get out of there. I've got like no health cover. I thought they forgot about me, which was a pretty bad mistake. He turns around and shoots me, gets his revenge, so good for him. Here. Oh, this demo is actually fairly old. I think it was recorded a week before the Linux update, so that's why the teleporters are sideways. It's rather odd. So here, just helping on my engineer friend, just shooting him, sniping rather. Kind of sniping. Decide to jump out, take out whatever enemies I can. I thought I could jump up there. Apparently you can't. I think I know this map a little bit better, but. Stab the soldier, immediately get out of the sight of the sentry gun. I thought that demo man was gone. I come out and close right behind him. It's rather unfortunate. More friendly disguises. I think that Pyro was a spy, so I'm going to try to spy check him. Here, that's that spy from the beginning of the video, rather. Checking about making sure that there's nothing for me to do. Well, rather, nobody bothering my team. I thought that Pyro was a spy, so I tried to check him.
5 minutes left in the mission.
Your engineer spamming his Thompson shots. Another douche move on his part, get shot with Thompson. Low on health, low on cloak, decided to just bail out. And, as soon as I run through that door, I was thinking, oh, I can grab the health and the cloak and run off somewhere else. And then I run into me. And me stabs me. Here I see, I saw the soldier die, so I decided to bail out. Didn't really want to get shot. I'm already on half of my health. So this is checking about. Here, yeah, that scout was just running about, hitting people to bat. I try to kill him off, and he drinks his bonk, and I get screwed, essentially. So, heading through here again. More cloaking, more broken mouse. Getting that problem fixed. Oh, here I see the heavy, and his back is turned, but I decided to put on a enemy Pyro disguise. So that if he turns around, he'll see a friendly Pyro. However, what had happened back there, I see him running away, I see the Pyro, and I decide I don't want any of that. However, I realize how low health the heavy was, so I think, oh, I can get him, and then doesn't work out. Here, just watching, looking for things to do. Anything that isn't pushing the cart, really. That's my main objective. Making sure nobody sees me. Trying to take out the sentry that was there earlier. Really, once I get up there, it actually gets destroyed, which is rather unfortunate. Yeah, right there, it gets destroyed. So I just spent all this time trying to get to that, and I bump a couple people, decide to get out of there. And I was low on cloak, so I decided to get more cloak. Here, that wasn't my mouse broken, that's just me having a hard time with doors. I have a hard time with doors in every game I play. Just trying to avoid bumping into any more people. That pyro's already got a domination. I don't want him ruining my time. Ruining my plans, rather. Here, just checking about. I disguise as an engineer in a second, in case if the engineer tries to come back, I still picked up capital. Here you can actually see I'm an engineer holding a flamethrower. This means two things. First off, it means that they don't have an engineer anymore. And the second thing it means is that my engineer disguise is, I believe, holding a spire revolver. So you want to keep that in mind. You're just trying to pick off whatever people I can, trying to help push in the cart. It's almost at the end, so really not much else that I can do. I see the scout get set on fire, so I start to freak out and jump into the spawn. Top scoring, and thank